What up, my friends? I am back from Christmas vacation, and today we're looking at a roguelike that, I'll be honest, is a little intimidating to me, only because it's not a complex roguelike from what I can see. It's fairly straightforward, but it is legendary. This is PrincessRL by Flend, made for the 7-day roguelike challenge of 2010. I think it was the highest rated roguelike of that particular challenge. Yeah, I've heard this game talked about in nothing but glowing reviews that I've ever heard of it. So I'm pretty excited to try it and a little intimidated to take it on. But let's just dive in and see what this is about. I know it's based on a game series called the Princess Maker series. Not that familiar with it. While we're on the subject, Flend has done at least one other roguelike we've looked at on this channel, maybe more. That was DD Rogue is the one I'm thinking of, which was a very intriguing roguelike made for the previous challenge, I think the 2009, I'm not sure. Involved a lot of patterned movement. You had to follow specific button combinations to affect attacks that you learned bit by bit. I didn't fully grasp it when we were playing it. I sometimes messed up the moves, but I was intrigued by it, and having watched those videos back, I think that was just pure user error at the time. We'll see a bit more of that in this game, I think. Alright, let's go in. Not user error, patterned movement. Probably user error too. Alright, here we go. Welcome to PrincessRL version 1.04e, a 7DRL by Flend. Please enter a name for your character below. Princess Tanya. What else would I do? Princess Tanya. Of course, if she dies, I'll feel bad. PrincessRL contains help screens for new players. It's recommended that you leave these on for your first playthrough. Excellent. Yes, I would like to leave that on. Princess School. Welcome to Princess School, girls. You'll all be here for 1 year and we'll be teaching you all to become perfect princesses to make your daddies proud. During the week, you'll be expected to attend classes on etiquette and magic, or, for the more robust amongst you, swordplay. Now, I also want to see all you girls in the athletics hall. No excuses for getting fat here. Uh-oh. I shan't hear the end of it. I'm sure there's a correlation with the Princess Maker series. I'm not into the fat shaming aspect of it, but we'll let that slide. You have your weekends off for rest or quiet study in your library. Now, if you're falling behind, you're also welcome to use the classrooms for some self-study. On the last weekend of every month, us masters will be away at our important monthly conference. No sneaking off. Gumball, our combat master, will be here to take care of you. That's all, girls. I expect you to work hard and act like a princess at all times. Will do. Welcome to Princess RL. The object of the game is to train and educate your princess to become a worthy member of the royal family, and maybe, just maybe, to find a prince. I actually was watching a Hallmark Christmas movie this morning, so this is this is kind of the mindset I'm in anyway. That was entertaining for many reasons. Use the training rooms to improve stats and gain spells and powers. Head off into the wilderness to find adventure and powerful items. Don't worry too much about being knocked out. The school guards are well practiced at saving their charges from difficult situations, so I don't believe there's a permadeath situation here per se. I think if we get knocked out, we simply our adventure is over for the time being, and then we can go out again next weekend. But obviously getting knocked out early will limit our ability to have adventures, and will ultimately have consequences by the end. In 1 year's time, your princess will graduate. Will they become a legendary beauty, fearsome warrior, or powerful sorceress? It's up to you to decide. Good luck. Press enter to continue. Alright, here's our help. We use the arrow keys to move, it looks like. I wonder if we can move diagonally. It says the VI keys. I wonder if you can use the number pad or not. Dot is do nothing. Comma, pick up an item. Go up or downstairs. I, use a dungeon item. E, use an equipped item. D, dropped items. Drop, I think it means drop items. Drop equipped items in town, like you drop them off, I think. O, open a door. Z, cast a spell. X, recast last spell. C, charm monster. S, show spell and combat moves movies. That's when you learn a new technique and you gotta replicate a certain pattern, like in DD Rogue. Capital S, save the game. Capital Q, quit the game, deletes the save. Deletes the save? Wouldn't that be the worst thing you could do? I don't know. And question mark this help. Here we go. We are in class. You can see it's January 1st. Let's say of 2019. Why not? I gotta find a place to put this window so I can play my big window. We have these options of where we want to go. You can see we start off with stamina 50, health 50, combat skill 10, speed 10, charm 10, magic skill 10. By going into these various classes, you can see combat practice, athletics hall, magic laboratory, magic library, geography library, etiquette class. All of these classes Going into them will elevate some of these skills and actually depreciate some other ones. The stamina will kind of depreciate the more physical activity you do. It also kind of equates to your health in the dungeon, as far as I can see, even though we have a health stat. I'm not quite sure what the health stat is for. It might equate to your maximum stamina, maybe. I don't know. But you can go to the bunks to rest to regain some of your lost health. If we go to the store, if we've dropped off items, we can pick up items we got. Let's see if we have anything in our inventory or something. I don't think we do. Let's see. We don't have anything to start with. Okay, exit. I'm going to try the number pad, see if that works. If not, I guess we'll use the arrow keys for now. I hate using the, you're not working number pad. Oh, you're working. You're working swell. Let's go into combat practice. Let's try and be a bit of a Xena here. This is the combat training ground. Your ears echo with the sound of steel on steel. This is appropriate for Princess Tanya. She took a firearms course fairly recently, mostly for acting work, not to shoot baddies. Well, at least soft training sword on padded blouse and the occasional yelp as one of the less restrained princesses goes for the face. Your father doesn't really approve of young ladies getting up to those pursuits, better left for men, but he did send you to a progressive institution, so he can't really complain. The old combat master, Gumball, wasn't he called Gumball? Who you reckon looks about 90, smiles, beckons you over to a sword play class. Improved combat training. So, if we do this, and I guess we have no choice now we've walked in the door, it can improve combat, it can improve health, it can improve speed. I think it can improve up to 2 levels of combat, 1 level of health, 1 level of speed, but it can also cost you up to 2 levels of stamina, 1 level of charm, 1 level of magic. I'm not sure it's just automatically those exact numbers happen. I think it's a random aspect, but let's check and see what happens when we press enter. We got combat +1 on Tuesday, so we spent the whole week there, I guess. Tuesday there was no change. On Wednesday we got combat +1. Thursday there was no change. Friday we had stamina -1, health +1, combat +1. Okay, we got lots there. Lots of good combat. It is now January 6th. What do we want to do now? At the end of the month, we're allowed to go out on an adventure, but until then, we're just training. Should we do another combat? I mean, what's athletics? What do you think that is? The athletics hall stretches out in front of you, filled with ropes, horses, nets, and balls, all lorded over by the prim and proper athletics mistress, Miss P. You're always being told that keeping fit is an important part of being a princess. If you were to swoon during the middle of a stately dance, that would be a terrible embarrassment for your father. On the other hand, you don't want plan to spend the entire year cooped up between these 4 walls, and you need to be fit enough to go out exploring. Got it. You see there, health, combat, speed, improvements, stamina, charm, and magic losses potential. I pressed enter. I pressed it again. Okay. No change. Oh, stamina -1. Oh, that's it. It's just a weekend training. All we did was get tired. That sucks. Let's be a bit more versatile. Let's try magic. Let's see what it's like. Flasks bubble, sparks fly from red-hot crucibles, and a thick miasma fills the air of the magic laboratory. It's popular with princesses from realms where the nobility likes to maintain an aura of mystery about themselves, and with the scrawny-looking princesses who would rather spend time with a book than entertaining at court. The old wizard Binabub keeps court and stops anyone's experiments from getting too far out of control. Binabub seems like a nice, jovial old man, but sometimes, just for a second, deep in his eyes, you get a glimpse of the power he must possess. You wonder what you could do if you were that powerful. Could improve our charm, could frack up a lot of other things. We got no change. Oh, alright, stamina's fine. We can always recoup stamina. Magic +1. Alright. Combat skill is 13. Magic skill is this. We could go to the magic library. There we can learn a new spell. I don't think we have any spells yet, but you learn more spells, I think, the higher your magic skill is. Maybe we'll avoid that for now. Let's go back to combat practice one more time. Alright. Charm went down. Combat went up. I don't think we're going to... See, here's a problem with any roguelike, of course, when I'm trying to demonstrate it for you. If we don't go to etiquette class, we're not going to get our charm up, and we're not going to be able to use the charm skill. So we're not going to see that aspect of the gameplay unless we play a second time. On the other hand, if we just keep being versatile, we're going to suck at everything, right? Especially given when you train at something, it depreciates, opposite aspects. So we're not going to do that just now. Maybe we'll try the athletics hall again. Maybe we'll concentrate... Well... Our combat skill's pretty high. Let's go to magic. We may lose some combat skill, but let's go to magic. Alright, we lost 1 combat, gained 1 magic, so I'm not sure it was really a good trade. Let's at least learn a spell if we can. Let's go to the magic library. The dusty shelves of the library loom out of the half-light. You walk past the light romantic fiction. Back home, you're surrounded by princes, so why read about them? And move deeper towards the back. You often see the magic master Binabub poking around here looking for an old tome or grimoire. Now, no one's going to teach you the kind of magic you want to know. In class, it's all love potions and spells to press shirts. But if you were to stumble upon the formulae yourself, then who could blame you for that? Magic Library, chance to learn a new spell, if your magic is high enough. We have 12. Let's hope it's high enough. You cough as you brush the dust off yet another ancient tome. Maybe this one will justify the time you spent in the stuffy room. Interesting. You spend most of the day studying arcane symbols and runes. By the end of it, the knowledge has crystallized in your brain into a new spell. Exit. Sometimes a hasty exit is called for, and sometimes it's just faster than walking. Hey, you learn magic for a reason, right? Exit, leave the current dungeon immediately. Okay. Can prevent us from, getting knocked out. That's a pretty cool spell to have, I guess. I can also, incidentally, vouch, having seen someone else play this, at least briefly. The spell you learn is at least somewhat randomized, because he learned a magic missile right off the bat. Congratulations, you've learned your first spell. Now back to reading class for you. Your father would be proud, bracket horrified. Spells are cast with the Z key. Some spells require a target. Move the cursor and press Z again to fire. Not for us, though. This is Z to get out. All spells require magic points, which do not recharge until you return to school. After any combat spell has been cast, it may be recast with the X key. This will cast at the same target if it's still alive, or the nearest hostile target if one is available. I think we might learn magic one more time, unless it's time to go. It'll tell us if it's time to go, of course. Let's try magic one more time. Well, we don't need more magic points. What we really need is another spell. I'm going to try here again to see if we can't learn a new spell. What did it say? You're expected in classes during the week. That was my... Oh, you can only go there on the weekend. Okay, so train with the master probably. Let's find out. Nope. When the week's work is done, most of the masters disappear off to their lodgings to relax and socialize. But Gumball, the combat master, remains. The princesses tend to look upon him as a friendly, if slow, caretaker. Good for rescuing an injured bird from the school roof, but little else. But you know different. He's told you about his exploits as a young man, roving the country and fighting all comers. He likes you, and you reckon, with a bit of sweet talk, you can get him to pass some of his old secrets on. Train with the master, chance to learn a new martial arts move. Okay, if your combat is high enough, it should be. What happened? Oh, we're not allowed to do that, though, right now. So it is only weekends. At least we learned about it. So let's go to, if we're not out of time, my fear is by the time we reach the weekend, it's time to go adventuring. So we're not going to learn a new spell. We don't need more magic points to cast the single spell we will only use once per adventure, right? So for now, let's go to combat. Health plus 1 combo. Ooh, we're a kick-ass mother princess. All right. I think it's time to go. Let's just see what happens if we do this. I'm surely there's something better to do this weekend. There is. We could go adventuring. Help, wilderness. The wilderness outside school is a fearsome place, full of mysterious caves, forests, and abandoned towns. Still, you're not frightened, right? I guess you could go back, but where would be the fun in that? Where would be the fun in that? I guess so. Okay, I can accept that sentence. Explore the wilderness to find and enter dungeons. Entering a dungeon takes the whole weekend, and you'll return to school when you leave. If you leave the wilderness, you will return to school, and the weekend will be wasted. Some areas of the wilderness are initially inaccessible. You'll need to find a map to find a way through. However, you'll want to do a bit of exploring so you get a feel for the area before you go looking for a map. All right. Let's just take a look around. I don't think there's anything to hurt us in the wilderness. I think we have all the time in the world we want to map this area, and I think it's a static map. I could be wrong. But let's find out. Nice ASCII overland map. I like it. Reminds me of my Ultima days, even though that wasn't ASCII. So we can't get across here yet. That road is blocked. We need a bridge or something. I don't know. Or a map, I guess, to find a way to forge it or something. I don't know. Ford it? Ford the stream? Ford the stream, not forge. I haven't. So there's one dungeon down in the southeast, and there's one up here to the northeast. Let's try the southeast one. See what the hell it is. I don't know the hell's what. Although this one has a road leading to it. If I was a designer, and I wanted to, suggest somebody go to a specific dungeon, I'd make a road to it. So maybe they meant this to be the first one? I don't know. Let's try it instead. Based on that logic. Greater than. Help, dungeons. You've entered your first dungeon. Let's hope it's not your last. Dungeons contain around 4 levels filled with monsters. Killing or charming monsters helps train your statistics. Defeating harder creatures is more effective. Dungeons contain 2 or 3 tough creatures who may carry useful items to collect. Your progress through the game will also be judged by how many dungeons you completely clear of tough creatures, bracket uniques. When you are finished with a dungeon, leave by the staircase and sneak back to school. Dungeons respawn creatures when you leave, but unique creatures and items do not respawn. So we're really looking for uniques. I don't know if it matters if we kill individuals. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm going to move this window over a bit. Out of the way of this edge. What is that? I don't know if there's a way to look. I hit the ferret. Okay. It ran away. Oh, Goblin's throwing a dart at me. Fuck him. I knocked the Goblin out. I feel my combat skill increase. That's interesting, too. It's going to be a sort of a rated G princess experience. So what is that? We didn't kill that Goblin. We knocked him out. If we die, we don't die either. We get knocked out. There's a green berry here. Let's pick that up. You found a berry. Berries are delicious, but more important, have an additional effect always beneficial. Use I to see your current berries and to choose one to eat. Be warned that berries only last a short time if they're picked, so you won't be able to store them at school. So they're only for this adventure. We'll save that in case it's like a healing thing or something. I need to find a weapon, man. I'm doing 1 to 4 damage. With my high combat skill, I'm chasing this damn ferret down. It doesn't want to stop. Knocked it out. Feel my combat skill increase. Okay, that's good. So we should be looking at +2 combat skill at the end of this. That's alright. We'll try this green berry out when we get down to a little lower. In case it's that. If it restores our magic points, what do we care? We're only casting 1 spell once, right? I guess it's a good skill to have. Spell to have. An exit, I guess. How would I know, I suppose. But I wish we had something we could use no more than once. Okay, I feel like combat skill increase. That's +3 as far as I can tell. It's kind of interesting. You gain the corresponding skills to what you're using. Very Elder Scrolls in that regard. Some of the early Final Fantasies rather were like that as well. I don't know where that darned ferret went. Got another red berry. What are these little asterisks are supposed to be? Do they block? They don't block line of sight. They're just decorative. Rat. You feel your combat skill is +4 as far as I can tell. Five, I think. I don't know if this is really how it works. We're gaining more from our real-world experience than we ever did from school. I guess this is kind of true to life, isn't it? Oh, it was a spider? We're not hitting it very easily. We're going to eat something in a second. Alright, let's try eating a red berry. Your aim feels true. Okay, we either hit it now and kill it or it kills us. Okay, let's eat the other berry in case. Hey. You feel better. Okay, I feel a little better. Alright, we killed it. Alright. Feel like combat skill increase. We are very seriously hurt. I don't want to mess with that spider again. That gave us a hell of a run for our money. Let's try and avoid it entirely. Maybe go down a level? Shall we? I'm afraid of that spider. Maybe we can find more berries downstairs. Goblins and rats and ferrets are more my speed. I think we're screwed here. We're absolutely screwed here. Alright, let's use our spell. What is it? Let's press Z and cast Exit. Yes, we have 2 hit points left. Oh, we got combat +2. I guess it's not a direct linear correspondence. Maybe it's for every 2 points you get. Absolute 2 points you get +1, I guess. We got 5 as far as I can tell. Unless I'm miscalculating. Alright, so we're back for another week. It's February. I'm going to suggest we get a bit more... Let's see if we can get another spell. What? I mean, I guess only weekends we can do that. Alright, fair enough. Lots of magic now. Let's get something else. We're not doing a crap job. You cough as you brush the dust off yet another... Yes, another ancient tome. Okay, we got another spell. There we go, Magic Missile. A bolt of light flies from your fingertips and makes a small, smoking hole in the wall. Magic Missile. Every mage's fallback in the event of a summoning spell going out of control, wandering into the wrong dark alley, or, heaven help us, actually going out adventuring. Magic Missile hits one target. Power increases with magic. Our magic's pretty good now. Not quite as good as our combat. Let's alternate maybe combat and magic. It seems like a Feels to me like a winning strategy. Alright. Exit. I'm not really interested in the training with a master where we learn special moves because I had trouble with them in DD Rogue. Now again, we're missing out on something kind of crucial to the game in terms of showing you the full scope of it, but that's true of every game we play. I'm sure Etiquette class could help us learn Charm, but our Charm's already depleted. Let's not worry about messing with it too much. Is it the weekend? Yeah. Alright, got something else. Light. A simple cantrip? Well, light is a tricky, flighty thing, and it's harder to control than you think. Still, a light source in a dungeon can be a welcome thing indeed. Increases your sight radius for a short duration. I don't know how often I'll cast that. I feel like I can see pretty far anyway, unless it gets darker down deep. I'm going to say Magic Laboratory. Oh, that was just a shitty week. Maybe a potion blew up in her face or something. Can we go in here on the weekend? Can we just, do remedial training, say? Alright, that worked out. It is our last week before we go in. I forget what athletics did for us. Does that raise our health at all? Because that'd be kind of nice, Or stamina for that matter. Let's go to the bunks and get our stamina back. Whoops, these are the princesses' quarters. It's all pretty Spartan, and you have to share a room with 4 other princesses from God knows what jumped up little provinces from all over the realm. Still, once they all finally stop gossiping and go to sleep, it is a place to get some quality rest. The rooms might be basic, but you insisted on a feather bed. Rest and relaxation. So we can get stamina. We can also lose a lot of crap. Alright, we're getting back a lot of stamina. Good. I think that's our health. Let's just see if that's true. As we go on our adventure, we have 48 stamina. Is that our health, despite the fact that we have a health stat of 51? We snuck out. Let's go back to the same dungeon. It seemed like we could take on most of the stuff there, and we're more powerful now than we were. Save 5 for an exit spell. For our magic points. Inta. Oh, it's the same map. Interesting. There are more berries on the map, though. Let's go get these berries all over the place. I forget what the green ones are. Oh, the green ones are health. We definitely want more of those. There should be magic, or should be monsters replenished in here. How much does it take to kill this son of a bitch? My God. Oh, we didn't get that. The green ones we definitely want, and the red ones what make us hit more often. I think is what it was. So we get that red one as well. We'll also... Oh, fucking rats. So remember we have these spells, so we're not just wasting our time here. I don't really feel like I need the light spell, personally. At least not yet. Let's try... Well, let's not do it. He's not a goblin, because they're just going to throw knives at us, right? So I want to close with them. We'll use it on the next spider we see for sure. We'll use our magic missile. Come on. Let's just check that top right corner, because we don't know if we missed anything. Like a unique. Oh, he dropped a blueberry. A blackberry, pardon me. Don't know what that does. Might give back spell points. Let's try casting some turn spells, as I keep saying. Let's try casting some spells soon. Alright. Let's go down to level 2. Maybe we can find some sort of equipment, so we're not just like freaking fighting everything barehanded or whatnot. Down we go. Okay, there's a rat right there. Let's kill it. There comes a freaking goblin. Oh, for fuck's sakes, we're being gangbanged again. Alright, let's at least do this. I was going to suggest we, oh, fuck. What does it take to kill these things? I'm going to eye a green berry. Let's try magic missiling this guy to our southwest. A. Find a target. Press Z to fire. I don't know if it hurt it much. It's dead, though, now. Jesus, we're shitty. Let's eat the other darn green berry. I only use 1 freaking point, so if we see anything at a distance, we'll start magic missiling. Let's Z him. A. Z. Alright, that was easy enough. It's a way to get our magic up as well. Out of range, maybe? I think he's out of range. It's only using 1 point, so we got a bunch of those at our disposal. And possibly the blackberry will give us some back, right? Whoops, I casted it myself. No. I guess I can't quite see it, can I? Escape. Interesting to note, if you press Z here, you can't escape from this. You have to choose a spell and then press escape. Wow. Find a weapon or something, baby. Ah, for Christ's sake. Must be too far away. Yeah, it has a limit of 4 squares, it looks like. Alright. Getting our magic up. Let's eat a red berry to get our aim up. There, we killed it. I don't see any indication that our combat, our aim is true. I don't know if it'll tell us all of a sudden, hey, your aim's messed up again. Keep your eye open at the top for a message or something. And find me a darned unique guy. It might have just said it there. Was there a previous message thing? No. It seems to lack that. Oh, that must be unique for sure. Z. A. Z. Z. Oh, it's Cyril. Cyril the ferret. Yeah, Cyril the ferret. Let's bring Cyril down somewhere where at least a spider can't get us at the same time. Oh, it traded places. We killed it. We got something. A dagger. Okay. You found your first item. It'll look great on the mantelpiece next to your dance trophy that you won when you were 8. You can take up to 3 items with you to the wilderness. Items are stored in the storeroom off the bunk room in school. Press D when in school to drop items if you've taken the wrong ones. Press E to see your equipped items and use any special items such as potions. Alright. The dagger is easily concealed and as sharp as hell. You can see it right there. We don't have to do anything to equip it. It's just automatic. I can see in the base our damage is now 1d4 plus 1. Our attack is plus 1. Presumably that'll help. Maybe it's plus 1 to hit and plus 1 damage is my guess. What we're seeing here. How do I get out of this? Press the letter X to exit. Got it. Oh. Z. A. Z. Z. A. Z. Kill it with a dagger. Oh, we knocked it out. Getting better, baby. Let's get closer to it. And Z. A. Z. Good. Got another one of these. I wonder if G also works. No. Just curious. Comma only. Comes another ferret. I don't know if they get tougher the deeper we go, because they've felt like they're a little tougher now than they were when we first met them. And we're in better shape. So we should be killing them with greater ease. I don't know if going down. I don't know if there could be another unique on this level. So we should finish looking around. There also might be berries, of course. We already found a green berry, which we could use right now. Let's use it right now. I. B. There. Here comes a rat. Z. A. Z. Z. A. Z. I'm not going to eat a blackberry yet, just in case it does indeed. Well, A, in case it affects like combat skill of some sort, like if it means like we do more damage for a while or something. Or B, in case it means we get back all of our spell points, which I really doubt, given the health one only gives back a small amount or a medium amount, depending on how you judge those things, I guess. I'm afraid the black one's probably only give us back a few spell points. Why don't we get? Let's go downstairs at least. Let's go downstairs and we'll try it there. Let's try it right now. A blackberry. You eat the berry. Your hands ache with pent-up power. Our damage is now 1d4 plus 2, so that's exactly what it does. It gives us extra damage for a while. Let's kill this guy manually. Oh, here comes a fucking rat. like a magic special rat. There's a green berry up there that we could really use. Ratkin's the unique rat. Not the most inventive of titles. Our damage is back down to normal damage. Come on, baby. We really need that green frickin' thing. Can we get up there? We can't. Z-A-Z. Z-A-Z. I killed him! Can I get the item? I'm going to Z-A-Z him too. Okay. Let's get the item at least. A lantern here. Let's get that. The light of the lantern shines out in the wilderness. I bet you it's like a permanent light spell. We bet you we can see further. That's my guess. Unless it says out in the wilderness. Maybe it means it opens up avenues of approach that we didn't have before. I just want this. Comma, I. B. You eat the berry, you feel better. Goblin Witch fires a crackling bolt of energy at you. Screw you, Goblin Witch. Let's go hide down here so it can't see us. Goblin Witch, it's still hitting me, bastard. Z-A-Z. 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 Two can play that game. Whoops. Z-A-Z. Let's try X. How much damage does this damn thing take? It raised a corpse. Uh-oh. Do we still have enough spell points to, we can hold it a little longer. Nope. You come round slowly as the blurry shape of a face comes slowly into focus. And what do you think you were doing, young lady, sneaking off like that? It's the school guards. I tell you, I'd have got hell and high water for your father if you'd have been injured. Now, be a good girl and don't bloody run off again. You meekly follow the guards back to school. We gained all this stuff. I don't know if there's a penalty. Like, why do we want to use our exit spell? Is it purely a time saver if we're on the bottom level? Like, if you don't lose permanently stamina or something. I guess we saved a bit of stamina by not doing that. We may have to rest up to get stamina back, I guess. Combat +4, magic +2. That's all right. Our stamina's back up to 48. I mean, that's not bad. I'm a suggest. I don't know what to do here. Just press E to see what we got. Press the letter of an item to use, if usable. B. Cannot use this type of item. Let's learn some more magic. Alright, stamina went down 1. We got 2 more magic. I'll take it. Do you think there's any more spells to learn? I mean, maybe there's a healing spell. Wouldn't that be fucking amazing? No matter how much time you spend unrolling old scrolls and getting dust deeply embedded in your fingertips, you don't seem to be able to find anything worth reading in this goddamn place. The 1 or 2 books looked interesting were so far above your head it was like reading another language. Perhaps you are owner of brain just reached its limit for now. All right. Let's not do that until we get our magic skill higher, I'm guessing. But I really would like some more magic. Let's do it again this week. So our combat went down. Anytime our combat goes down, I'm going to suggest we go learn more combat. For now, let's go to our bunks. Where's our bunks? Damn it, fuck me. Combat is dropping, guys. It is now lower than our magic. Let's get more combat. For frack's sakes. We're kind of trading off, aren't we? I don't know if it's better to specialize. You just say, I'm just going to be this and not anything else. It's kind of hard to go with multiple angles here. I'm going to go back to our bunks again. Oh, we got charm out of that. We became more charming in our bedroom. Hot damn. All right, let's go. Yeah, you can see our stamina is now 51, equal to our health. I don't know if we can get higher than that. I'm going to guess health is your maximum stamina. I could be totally wrong on this. It's our last bit of time here. Learning more magic will just give us more spell points. We already had more than enough spell points to do our job. So let's instead go to combat practice again. Health +1, speed +1, charm -1. I don't care about charm. We're not using it. Stamina dropped a bit. Oh, we got a lot of health and combat out of that. So our health is now 53. Theoretically, maybe we can have max stamina 53. I don't know. Combat skills higher yet. Let's bring our new toys back down to that self-same dungeon, I guess. Right? Let's get to the bottom. Let's get to the bottom of this, as they say. And by this, I mean the dungeon. Okay, let's grab some berries as we go. I can see 1 red berry and 1 green berry. Let's get those as we go. avoiding any other monsters if we can right now. I don't feel like getting my... Where can I put this so I can see what I'm doing? I don't feel like getting my health whittled down en route to our destination here. Shoot. Another freaking witch doctor at this level? Let's keep a wall between us. Alright, screw you. I didn't get it. I pressed G for get, and G for get is not the way to do things. Screw you. Of course, they drop stuff. Let's go. Oh, we got a yellow thing. Not G, comma. A gold berry. Don't know what those do. I'm going to guess magic points. I'm just... My innate sense of how this game works says it's going to be magic points. Our combat skill's doing alright here. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Get out of the way, goblin. Alright. Let's eat the darned green berry. Got a new subscriber. We're past 400 subscribers on the channel now, guys. Thank you for that. Always good to know people are, interested in the roguelike genre. Got another green berry, which we will eat immediately. ID. Alright, we gotta get over to that. Alright, we gotta kill this son of a bitch. Our magic missile is not as effective as I would wish, I don't think. Red is plus to hit, black is plus to damage, gold I'm guessing is plus magic points, but who knows. Alright. There's some green berries, that's great, that's what we need most of all. Good. Let's go get the other yellow, blue, and green berry over there. Or gold, pardon me. Yellow, how pedestrian. Spiders are still a bit of a challenge, aren't they? Let's eat a green berry. Maybe we should be going to the first level of the other dungeon first, so we can get more magic items before coming back down to this depth. Because it takes so much effort to get down. See, it's kind of neat, the effort it takes to get down, but it's also kind of problematic, obviously. Maybe health also dictates how much you regain from eating a green berry? I mean, I don't know. That's a bit of guesswork. Alright, down we go. Alright, we didn't make it very far down here before, obviously. We did kill the unique, allegedly. Let's see if we can get further. Maybe you can go down the first opportunity we see. Well, oh, son of a... Oh, good. Let me move this. My window is now covering my window. My window is now covering my OBS Studios window where I can see things at great magnification. I think with these kind of terminal windows, usually you can adjust the font size, so I could probably just make the screen bigger to begin with. I'm probably just being stubborn by taking the default. I'll try that with the next game. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying this. And we obviously haven't really scratched the depth of it. We haven't looked at any of the special combat maneuvers from the DD Rogue style combat maneuvers. I understand this engine was based on the DD Rogue engine, by the way, in case you were wondering. Oh, fuck. Comma. Don't throw a dagger at me. Stick a dagger in you. If you find more berries, like another green berry especially, then it's totally worth losing some health. Plus, we don't have a guarantee yet that it's one... It might be one unique per dungeon level after the first, is my guess so far, based on the pattern we're seeing. If they are 4 dungeons deep, then one more dungeon will get us to the bottom here. One more level, rather. Yeah, there is a way down. Let's just take a quick look. We've cleared out this level as far as I can tell. They don't regenerate on the level while you're on the level. They only regenerate if you leave. At least according to my understanding of the situation. Alright. Oh, there's some stuff we missed back here, too. Let's go back. Whoa, fuck, I hate these guys. Worst of all. Let's not forget about our spells here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, that's this level. There's no reason to come over here. It turns out aside from getting some experience, I suppose. Combat and magic experience. Let's just close this guy. We're better with our sword. / dagger. You going to the gym? Yeah. Alright, baby.
The only thing that if you want to get started, just do the vacuuming. Everything else is something I can do really quickly while you're at work.
We'll do.
The stairs and all their area need it the most.
Alright.
And the carpet.
Holy son of a bitch, look at this. I don't like the looks of this, guys. We're kind of caught in the middle of everything. I mean, we could go southwest and at least minimize slightly the amount of things that can attack us, but then again, we could spend that time attacking and killing. I don't know if we're going to survive this in general. I'm going to attack that big G. Fuck, it got away from me. We are screwed. I don't know how anybody... Oh, there's the thing we want ultimately, but I don't know how the hell we're supposed to survive this. Let's use our... Again, is there a reason to cast exit? Like, do we have any more green berries? We do. Let's eat D. Let's attack the southwest. Let's eat D again. We're totally surrounded here, guys. I don't know how the hell we're supposed to survive. Let's try a gold berry and see what happens, just for the record, so we know for future reference. You eat the berry, you feel your magical item. That's exactly what it is. It gives you back your spell points. That's not going to help us right now. If we had a healing spell or something, it would be great. We are in dungeon number 1, by the way. You can see right there. So this is probably where we're supposed to be, ultimately. But maybe we should clear out the early levels of dungeon number 2, and then come back here with more equipment. You know, I don't know. The Demastrals, the Goblin. More. Witch Doctor, I mean, we're totally screwed up. We could cast exit, but again, I just don't know if there's a point. Does it mean we save 3 hit points for the next round? What's up, Kibbs? I love you. I don't know, guys. We're not going to survive, no matter how you cut it. This is a question, can we get an extra combat point by killing something, you know? I'm going to try and kill the goblin to the southwest. Nope. What are you showing me? Alright. Show me the temperature or the advertisement?
No, the temperature.
Oh, nice.
It'll be nice to walk to work.
Cool. You come around slowly as the blurry shape of a face comes slowly into focus. Oh, it's the same thing. I tell you, blah, blah, blah. You meekly follow the guards back to school. Sorry, guys. 4 combat, 1 magic. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, we are back in school. The berries you found fade... Oh, the berries you found fade away. Interesting. Alright. Well, we did what we could. Alright, it is April 1st. I assume we have 1 year, right? So we're going to January tops. I want more magic skill because I want better spells. We need a healing spell if such a thing exists. So let's... Bye, baby. I love you. See you soon. Alright, we got magic in exchange for stamina. I don't mind that at all. Let's try it there again just for the weekend. Alright, got 2 more magic. What does that put us at? Magic skill 26. Let's try and get to the 30. And if we can do so, we'll try the weekend getting a new magic spell. Hot diggity. Magic is 29. Let's do 1 more weekend there. Okay, that gives us 30. We can't go there in the week, so let's go to... let's go to combat practice, but... No, let's go to our bunks for the entire week. Get back some serious stamina. Alright, stamina and health are now equal again. That's good. Let's see if we can get a new spell. Son of a bitch. I mean, how do we know if it's like... We, as new players, don't know if we have the only 3 spells in the game. Or not. I don't know if there is a healing spell to get. Maybe we're wasting our time in that regard. But again, getting more combat skill is more valuable to us than just upping our magic skills. We never have time to finish using our magic points. Health. All right, take it. All right, let's go on an adventure, guys. We're not going back to the same dungeon. I'm going to suggest we go to the other dungeon first. We're going to try using the darn thing. E. Let's try using the lantern. Cannot use this type of item. It might just be pure you see further, you know? I don't know. Let's go into here. It is dungeon number 2. Different types of monsters. That's interesting. Ogre, son of a bitch. I don't think we're going to have a choice but to finish this dungeon. It's like we can duck back out. If we duck back out, we go away. But I think this is not necessarily where we want to be. I don't know. It's hard to say, of course. Let's use our spells as effectively as we can to avoid taking damage. I have a feeling we're not going to be the most effective princess. I don't think we're going to win necessarily. We can go over these blue. They're just the same as the asterisks we saw on the other one, just decorative. Surprised the dungeons don't have some sort of title. This is dungeon number 2. Green berry. They are my favorite berries in the world. I don't want to fight anybody if I can avoid it. There we go. That is how we will preserve our health. We don't need the exit spell. As far as I can tell, there's no benefit in using it. Maybe aside from getting a bit of magic points for casting a spell, I don't know. Or do you only get magic points when you kill a monster with a spell? What the hell are you? Whatever you are, magic missile to you. The spell energy dissipates around the pixie. It looks like maybe they can't be hurt by spells, is my guess. Get this. Pixie throws a dart at you. Let's get out of its range. Let's eat a red... Oh, it's a longberry. No idea what that does. Let's exit this. Let's not eat it yet. I was going to eat something that I knew would increase my... Maybe it increases my speed, be my guess. That could be useful right now. Let's eat the damn longberry. B. You speed up. I'm totally right. I had not seen that before. I'm just like... It was just wishful thinking. And a puckered berry. Let's eat a green berry. What are you, sir? Z-A. Zed. The bat. Okay, it doesn't sound terrifying. Killed it. Take it. A longberry. So we know what that is. Speeds us up. That's great. Save that for getting pixies that are flying away from us or shit like that. Or maybe if we're surrounded, we can get in extra attacks or something. I don't know. Don't know how that works in this game. Oh, excellent. I'm glad we kept exploring. On that note, let's go back over to the beginning area and explore up there to the north a bit. If we can get away with even one extra... I don't know why I charged in here and didn't just blast him. If we can get away with getting even one extra item out of this dungeon, like hopefully it'll be enough to... Maybe it'll be a shield or something, I don't know. Something to bring down to the bottom of dungeon number 1 and finish clearing it out. This might be a long video. I may break it up into 2. We hit the 1 hour mark. Perhaps I'll stop it. Is that it? We've explored this level. Let's go down. Well, alright. Those are not hard to kill. Still afraid of spiders from our initial experience with them. Alright. I hear you, Kibbs. You're fine. I'm hungry. Go get me some food, will you, babe? Kibi, go get me some food. You can't come in my lap right now, Bug. I love you, but you can't. For reasons you would never be able to comprehend. That's access to my keyboard. Oh, shit. Z-A. Nope. Nope, can't see anything. Can't see anything. I want to get down lower rather than... I'm not going to pick a fight if I don't have to. We need to find better items. It's imperative. And we need to survive at least to dungeon level 2 in order to do that. What is this? A bugbear. Throws a knife at us. Maybe better off closing with it. It's running away. Alright, we got it. Still doing okay for magic. Nope, can't zap it yet. Now we can. More of these. Longberry speeds us up. What does this do? We don't know what a puckerberry does yet, do we? Try it out in a minute. What we really need is gold berries. And green berries, of course. Always need green berries. Alright, there's a way down. The only reason I'm saying let's hesitate to go down is because we do need more berries. Let's see if we can find anything up here. Hopefully the place is kind of cleared out and whatever's left is hopefully not that powerful. Got a yellow berry, gold berry, that's great. Let's eat that right now. How much does it give? It gives back 12. That's not bad. I wonder if that's what the health gives back too, is 12. I am not sure offhand. When we exit this dungeon, I'm going to stop and save it there, and then we'll resume right away with a second round. So this will be a two-parter, babies. Alright, let's go down. What are we on? Dungeon level. We're already on level 2, so we're on level 3 now. There should be a unique here. Son of a bitch. I can't get this thing, and we're almost dead. Do we have any green berries? We do. What the fuck? Let's get out of its way. I see. There you are. Alright, we killed it. Those goblin witch doctors are just nasty, man. Just zapping us with lightning bolts constantly. We need to do everything we can to avoid taking any more damage. Alright, we got it. Where's the unique, man? Don't mind the bats, don't mind the ferrets. The goblins make me a little bit nervous. The goblin witch doctors terrify me. The spiders terrify me. Even the ogres don't seem as bad as the spiders. I don't know if that's true or not. And I would give anything for a healing spell. What is this bugbear? Let's use a longberry. B. Not gonna let those guys just pepper us with their knives. Whoops. No target. I'm like on a dead diagonal from him. Could really use another green berry. Red berry. We gotta make better use of it as a long berry. We gotta make better use of these in general as well. I'm really surprised we haven't encountered another unique down here yet. Maybe there's only one at the bottom level. Maybe you find everything else in dungeon number 1 you're supposed to, and then you go down to this dungeon. I don't know. I mean, the purpose of coming in here was to find... Oh, there we go. Z-A-Z. 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 Attack, attack. Alright, when we see this guy, let's just eat a... Oh, fuck, let's get him first. Alright, let's eat a longberry to be sped up. Can we get him from here? Yes, indeed. You hit Calot the spider. Jesus, this thing takes a lot of damage. Or it's immune to magic or something. There, we got it. Okay. You feel your magic grow stronger. Okay, good. There's a short sword here. Fuck yes. Let's use that. A fine short sword. Good for slicing and dicing. Let's see what our... We now do damage plus 2. So it does 1 extra damage, it looks like. We'll be able to drop our dagger off later, I guess. Unless we're able to... Unless we're dual wielding here. Unless we got like... You know, like we're fencing with a sword in the right hand and a dagger in the left. I don't know. No way to be sure. Unless we played again. Gold berry, let's eat that right away. Get some spell points back. Yeah, we got 12. Seems like it's always 12. We're definitely getting tougher. I just don't know if we're getting tougher fast enough. It feels to me like we're... I mean, it's our first game, but it feels to me like we're not going to be, you know, ready in time for our... Sorry, baby, I'm not trying to bump you in the head. I'm trying to move this thing. I don't know if we're going to be ready for our, you know, final battle in time. There's no reason to be over here. Fuck, I bumped into a wall and it cost me. That's it for this level, right? Let's get out of here. Alright, let's eat another longberry. B. Fuck, everything here is terrifying. Do we go right for the G, or do we use this time to clear out some of the forces around us? Kill the bugbear. Kill the ferret. See if we can get it to come up here. There we go. We're probably not going to win this. Nope. Whatever that G was, I didn't even notice what it was. It came back. The guards are mad at me again. But combat plus 5, magic plus 3, that ain't too shabby. Okay, our berries more fade away. Again, I'm going to suggest we go to Magic Laboratory first. Let's get some more magic points, and then we'll go to the Magic Library. See if we can find, again, a healing spell would be a game changer. Would it not? Alright, magic plus lots. We got 37 magic now. If we can learn anything new, this should do it. You spent the day, most of the day studying arcane symbols and runes. By the end of it, got a new spell. Blink. There's one thing worse than an orc. And that's an orc so damn close to you that you can smell the stink of his breath and see the gore and brains drip off the axe he wields crudely in his hand. In those kinds of situations, you want to be somewhere else. Fast. Blink. Randomly teleports you to a short distance. Okay, we'll take that. I got no problem with that. Let's go to... Man, I like the spells, man. Let's go to Magic Laboratory. Alright. Exit. Let's spend the weekend in the library again. Nope, that's it. For now. Let's go to combat practice. Okay. Let's go to... bunks. Exit. Yeah. It does seem like health is the maximum stamina you can reach. Now, question. Like, do we drop off a dagger in case we find a new item? What happens if we find a new item? Do we have to throw the dagger away? Do we know? I mean, there's no even tell what our... Like, we can't tell. There's no way to know if we're using both. We had +2 damage. Is that because we have 2 weapons? Or does the sword give us +2 and that takes precedence over the dagger? If I drop the dagger off, I can't check and see if it affected my stats yet. On the other hand, if we go into the dungeon and we have too many items, what do we got? We have to drop something in there? Like, how does it work? Do we just not get the item? We have to have an open slot? I don't know. Well, combat. Excellent. Take it. Let's go on an adventure, guys. Although, let's save it right here, actually. I'll be back tomorrow with more Princess RL, with Princess Tanya kicking ass, finding her prince, surely named Jeff. That goes without saying. We'll find out.